Okay, to all the people who live in their parents' basement and are here to type and comment about how you hate the NRLW just because it's women and you don't think they should be playing rugby league, click off. Go away, because I'm here to talk about general fans of the NRLW and people who are very interested in the league itself. I've been talking about the premierships over the last couple of years, the players who've played the sport of NRLW and how great they are, and so much more. Let's get straight into this. Okay, as I said, we're going to be talking about the premierships. Brisbane Broncos won it in 2018, they won it up to 2020 as well. 2019 and 2020 they won. They beat the Roosters in the first year, then they beat the Dragons, and then they beat the Roosters again. But then you might be thinking, oh, Brisbane dominance. You also look about how the Sydney Roosters tried, they missed out, and then they tried again, and they still lost. And then in 2021 they finished that story, and they were able to win the NRLW, making a really nice story there, which for some reason, I know there'll be a lot of people who just don't care about it, but I believe, as someone who's a Parramatta fan, I'm supporting the Parramatta women's team. I support Parramatta. That means I support the Parramatta Eels men's and women's. And the league said the same thing with the Roosters. He supports the Roosters men's and the Roosters women's. He watches this sport of NRLW like me, and we go for our teams in that as well. It was a good story to see them finally win. Then with Knights dominance in 2023 and 2022, and that may be because one of the best players in the league, probably the best player over the last couple of years in the league, Tamika Upton. Wow, what a player. Tamika Upton is not just the only great player in the NRLW. There's so many others. Obviously Abby Church, she plays for the Eels, so obviously gotta mention her there. Isabella Kelly captains the New South Wales Blues, and then oh my god, there's so many more, like Ali Brigshaw, who captained the Queensland Maroons team, Jess Sergis, Tegan Barry, Isabella Kelly, Taryn Atkin, Georgia Hale. Oh my god, there are so many more. There's some really good talent in the NRLW, and that's probably one of the reasons why I say people, go watch it. There's really good talent and really good rugby league being played. Now we're going to go over to Origin recently. It's been a big thing for the NRLW, mainly because it's been bringing in a lot of fans. It's good to see that the NRLW has actually been live and you'll be able to watch it on live TV. On 9, they're taking up the main channel on 9 for the NRLW, which is amazing. It's what they do for the men's, and now they're doing it for the women, which is great. These are some of the best players in the league playing this, and it's great to watch them see. And if you never watch NRLW and you go watch the Origin, or just watch Origin on TV, now that could really get you interested. Obviously, it was really good. The attendance were quite big, 20,000 in the final game, 21,000, actually sorry, in the first game, which was at Suncorp Stadium, 26,000, and then in game 2, which was in Allianz, was 16,000, and the weather was very rainy there, and they were still able to bring out 16,000 people, which I know for a lot of people might think that's not much, but I think that's a really good step in the right direction for the New South Wales Blues and Maroons NRLW Origin games. People who live in their parents' basements. These people go onto NRLW videos such as mine, such as so many others, and they just hate. They think of it as a joke. They say offensive jokes. They're being quite sexist to these women playing the NRLW, and it's really upsetting to see for what is such a great league. I suggest for anyone who's never watched the NRLW, go watch it, because I've recently started to get more into it and I'm quite enjoying watching it, and I would suggest that for so many other people. But the haters will always be there. It's not so easy to simply just get them out, no more haters. The haters will always be there, but you just gotta ignore them. Gotta ignore them, because this is such a great league. The NRLW is amazing. They're the best women playing rugby league. They're not some random people that they just found and they just play rugby league. These are the best of the best. There's great talent. Then there's also some upsetting things. I have to admit, when you see a mistake in the NRLW, the haters will take advantage of that. More recently, as an example, Game 3 of the Origin match, the captain, an absolute amazing player for the New South Wales Blues, Isabella Kelly. Such a great player, by the way. She made a mistake with trying to ground the ball. She went around and then she went to try to ground it, but it never actually grounded. It was just still in her arms, and obviously the try didn't count. Now, mistakes like that, they just happen. There's so many mistakes that happen in the NRL itself, but when it happens in NRLW, people start hating a lot of hate. Way too much than she deserves. She's such a great player, and she's done really well over these Origin games. So, round of applause to all the players who played Women's Origin, because they were all really good. Now, I wish we would see not saying the fan base is bad, the fan base is getting really better. But as you can see in football in like England, women's football, there's big loads of fan bases coming, the trophy celebrations. It's really great to see. As a Chelsea fan, I support the Chelsea men's and Chelsea women's, and when they're lifting a trophy, there's so many people going there to watch, which is really great to see, and I do hope, and I do think eventually that will start happening in the NRLW. But that is really all from me. Make sure to check out Lee's video. Thank you all to the Discord members, and if you haven't watched NRLW, give it a go. Watch some highlights, maybe of Origin, and then come back, because I think the first game, let me check, probably should be more prepared. The first game, which is the Eels vs the Sharks, 3rd of July, be there, watch it. I'm telling you, it will be great. It will be great. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.